So just to let people know what is happening with this channel, well, not very much. As you can see, not much has happened with it over the last number of months. And it's not that I don't have things to say, it's just that I'm finding it a bit more difficult to record these videos while not showing my face to camera. It's just somehow it feels a bit, I feel like I'm not coming across as well as I'd like to. I've tried to, several times now, I've tried to record videos on different topics and I'm not happy with the way I'm coming across. There's just something limiting about speaking into your phone and not having that freedom to show your face, to show your body language, you know, to show the viewer what it is you're saying by your expressions and everything. And I don't get that opportunity, obviously, because I'm anonymous. So it's something I've been thinking about. One option is to simply change and start up a new channel and show my face. I wouldn't necessarily need to have my real name there, but at least be showing my face. Now that's also risky in a sense, because some people will eventually find out who I am and they could well trace me down in terms of where I work or family members or that kind of thing. But, you know, having said that, there are other people, there are other prominent YouTubers online, nationalists like myself, and from what I can see, very few of them have come to any kind of harm in terms of their, you know, their own personal circumstances or their job situation or anything like that. So it's something I'm considering, and I may go down that route. So that's pretty much it really in terms of you know, current updates. There's things I could talk about. I mean, I was considering talking about the situation in Germany with the recent death of the child, the murder of the 8-year-old child by that Eritrean migrant, and how the German media seem to be doing all they can to keep the identities of the murdered child and his mother and the 78-year-old woman a secret, or to keep it to keep their identities hidden from the ordinary Germans. Because, you know, let's be honest, like if that guy had killed non-Germans, particularly if he'd killed Muslims or black people or something like that, I think we would have heard it by now, and it would have been, you know, paraded in the German media as, oh, isn't this dreadful? Oh, this man killed this innocent Muslim, or this man, you know, killed these innocent Africans, and isn't it terrible? But we've heard nothing like that. So that suggests that the people that were killed were German. Pardon me, that the child that was killed was German, and of course his mother and the older woman as well. So this is what's going on. I think the German media simply do not want to let the German people know the reality of what's going on. And what's going on is that all of these attacks, I mean, take a look back over the last few years, every one of them have been a non-German attacking either a German person or a number of German people. And in many of the cases, it's been a Muslim man or Muslim men attacking Germans who most likely would not be Muslim themselves. So you can see a pattern here, but basically the German media are paranoid about not allowing the German people to actually figure this out or to find this out, you know, because then they might actually start taking some action to protect themselves, you know. And it isn't, you know, and don't believe this narrative that the media are coming out with, oh, you know, we want to protect migrants, we want to protect minorities in case there's any backlash. It's nothing like that. It's simply that they don't care about German people, you know, and they have this out-group preference for non-Germans, for various, you know, ethnic minorities from outside of Germany, usually non-Europeans, often Muslims, and they have no concern or care or compassion for Germans, and they seem to only be concerned with those people who are not native to Germany, and mostly people who are Muslim, or at least as un-German as possible. Basically, the less German you are, the more the media love you, and the more German you are, the more the media hate you in Germany. That's pretty much how it's playing out. So yeah, so it's really treacherous what they're doing there. And you know, German media spent the days after the accident, you know, being more concerned about a possible backlash and about a few mean tweets from like the AFD or whatever, rather than actually caring about the child that was killed and also the psychological impact on the mother and the older woman that was attacked as well, and the other poor people that were there and who saw what happened. Also, loads of kids saw that child being thrown under the train. Can you imagine that? Think of the trauma that those people have had to go through as well. But none of that matters. The only thing matters is the possible backlash, against migrants in Germany. From one of the most decent, the most caring, one of the most tolerant societies in the entire world. Yet somehow these people are going to be part of some sort of mythical backlash against migrants. Like, it's such nonsense. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know about what I think is going on there in Germany, and why the media are protecting the identities and particularly the ethnicities of the 3 people who were targeted and attacked by that Eritrean migrant last week.